She likes to ask, Mike, why are you with me? And I say, well, because you're perfect. Or some bullshit like that, you know? Then she's like, well, why don't you ever ask me why I'm with you? I said, look at me. I'm not gonna gamble. Like, with that response. Like, I'm a 38-year-old dude with 3 cats who hopes his ankles hold on for one more day. Like, my girlfriend makes $60,000 a year at her job, and I'm telling jokes in a mall in Syracuse tonight. I'm not yanking on that thread. Unreal. She always thinks I'm cheating on her, too, which is actually kind of cool. Because I've never been with a woman who thought I was good enough to have options. Usually my only options are, well, do I go to the Taco Bell in Vestal, or do I go to the Taco Bell in Johnson City? I know not everybody's from the Binghamton area, but if you go down there, Vestal. Always go to Vestal. At least until they start to remember your name. Then you go to Johnson City for like 2 weeks. It's a fine process. I perfected it over the years. And I would never cheat on her. Like, I would never. For a couple of reasons. Like, I'm very empathetic to like a sickening degree. Like, I'm afraid to pet my friend's cat because I'm convinced that my cats will find out and won't talk to me for the rest of the night. I have a lot of problems. Also, I'm very cheap. Like, why would I spend money to disappoint a new woman when I have a perfectly fine woman at home to let down? It just doesn't make sense. Biggest reason I would never cheat on her is my girlfriend laughs whenever I fart. Every time I fart, she laughs. She laughs harder at the silent farts than she does at the loud ones. Do you know how special that is? I think if you're gonna find a partner who laughs when you fart, you have to hold on to each other. Just not too tightly. So I'm hungry for a fart joke, but I'm pleased with it. I'm 38. I'm at the age where all of my friends they're having kids, and I have cats. I think cats are way better. My friends don't like a way to compare the two. Like, Mike, you can't compare babies and cats, they're different. Like, yeah, I know that, because whenever I put my cat in the dumpster, he's smart enough to get out before the garbage truck comes. They don't like that joke, but that's science. I've tested it 3 times. A lot of babies died for that joke. I'm happy with it. You guys have, how many cat owners do we have? There are more, they just are embarrassed. Because they have like 8. I got 3, so one in the club. My days don't officially begin until I stare directly into a cat's asshole. Works way better than any alarm clock I've ever had. I just shoot right up. My ex-girlfriend thought it was the funniest thing in the world when my cats would put their butts right in her face. That was hilarious. Yet I do it one time and I've ruined Valentine's Day. Whatever. Can't go back to Olive Garden anymore, but it was worth it, you know? Breadsticks aren't that good. You guys celebrate your pets' birthdays? Absolutely. Does anybody not? Why? You don't have any. All right, you don't participate in this one. I always celebrate my cat's birthdays. I think you have to. I asked that question at a show one time, and this woman, she had a cat, and she said she didn't celebrate a cat's birthday. I said, well, why? And she said, well, my cat's adopted. I was like, yeah, that's kind of how it works. I didn't think you gave birth to the fucking cat. Pick a day, pick your favorite day, get yourself a drink too. Have a special time. I always celebrate my cat's birthdays. The only thing I don't do, I don't refer to myself as a cat dad, because I'm trying to hold on to that little shred of dignity I have. You guys have heard what I said, right? There's not a whole lot left. And I'm not judging you guys. I don't judge you at all. I do think, though, we have to agree to limit the parenting tag on dogs and cats. Like, if you have a tarantula, you're not a tarantula dad. You're just a fucking weirdo. Nobody wants to hang out with an iguana dad. If I go to my mom and say, hey mom, I met this cool guy at the bar, his name's Mark. He's a snake daddy. She's not inviting me to Thanksgiving dinner. I think I'm okay with that. I had a girlfriend, she broke up with me for like a lot of reasons. And she got with the next guy she was with, they got ferrets together, which I thought was weird. And then her mom posted on Facebook. She's like, hey, you gotta post more photos of my grandparents. Grandparents. I've never been so happy to be cheated on 3 times. Like, who the hell are those?